All right. Shalom. I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kadash, and the Heavenly Father. True name is Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, Bahashem, in the name of Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai. Those are the true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew. The Lost Kadash of the tongue, and I say Barakathon to the elders and apostles, Wa'aki and Wa'akwa from SA Shalom. And this is a very quick sit down lesson of the M.O.T.B's news updates as of July the 7th, 2026, on this Tuesday afternoon. And this is from the latest stories in regards to the Google AI search of central digital bank currency news and the M.O.T.B news as well too as of July the 7th, 2026. It says this is from Asia Bank and Finance, published one day ago. It says the Philippines and central banks explores the wholesale to the central digital bank currency. Right, so that's what we are seeing. The pushing of this central digital bank currency among all the nations around the world. We're seeing the pushing of the market beast, this digital RFID chip, Bitcoin, stablecoin, cryptocurrency, and it's going to lead towards that direction. And we're seeing increasing significant signs of it. It says as the central digital bank currency is going to happen, it says yes from the AI overview. It says yes, the central bank digital currency of the CBCs are coming globally through the rollout of a pace of a format dramatically by region. Today, 146 countries represents of 98% of the global GDP are exploring or testing the central digital bank currency. Right, we've been seeing that increasing throughout the years. Now we're seeing that as recently. It says through the central digital bank currency remains a major outlet, right? Because the United States don't want to protect her in this central digital bank currency. That's why they fully banned it. Now they had it from 2030. Now they're going to fully ban it. They replaced that with a private stablecoin, Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, and they are in the works with this project Angoria. I think that's part of digital currency as well too. From a financial perspective, it says active rollouts. Over 10 countries have fully launched a retail of the central digital bank currency to the public, including Bahamas, Jamaica, Nigeria, right previously, and China as recently even more. The ECNY is highly advanced plot phase of billions of digital wallets created in advanced exploration. It says major economies are preparing for a potential rollouts, right? Especially Europe, because I believe starting 20, I think in October they had a rollout phase of it, and then the full rollout of it, I believe they said they want to have it by 2029 or 2027, if I'm not mistaken. It says advanced explorations of the major economies are preparing for a potential rollout. The European Central Bank is preparing for the phase of the digital euro, while the Bank of England is exploring the digital pound. It says the United States of a retail digital dollar from the public general is highly unlikely. Yeah, as we see, they passed that what you call that I forgot the name of that bill. I think that yep, that recent bill to the Clarity Act. It says a retail digital dollar for the general public is highly unlikely in the near future. Recent legislators of executive efforts deprioritize a retail digital dollar, with the U.S. favor a regulated private stablecoin, which they recently passed. It says a favor regulatory private stable coin and bank issued deposit tokens. However, the Federal Reserve continues to reserve the wholesale central digital currency using only between banks. So those are the latest update. Now if I bring out this international developments from AI review from Google search in regards to the central digital currency and its digital banking and this digital money and this digital currency, as we're seeing that being pushed on a day-to-day basis. And this is the road that leads towards that direction of the market of beast from a modern day economical perspective. It says the international developments, Russia, the central bank of Russia, is expanding the role of its digital rupees. And I think they it was that a couple of days ago that they're going to make that announcement of it being fully rolled out in September. It says the central bank of Russia is expanding the rollout of the digital rupee. The nationwide by a major finance institute. China and BRICS. China continues to scale the project Embrace in a multi-central bank platform that a cross-border payments has reclassified as digital renminbi, if I pronounce that right, into a interest-based deposit previously last year and all into now. It says the preliminary advance. It says the preliminary the European preliminary advance legislation for a digital euro, while the European Central Bank, which the ECB explores the retail of the central digital currency. Officials emphasize that it will act as a complement, not a replacement for a physical cash. It says the Reserve Bank of India, is conducting an experiment utilizing the e-rupee to streamline a program governing welfare distribution agricultural subsidies. So bring up that revelation, then I'm closed out. So these are more increasing signs of the pushing up the market beast, Bitcoin, stablecoin, cryptocurrency, and it rolls to the pushing of the market beast, Neuralink, nanotechnology, cryptocurrency, physical ID, digital ID, real ID. Everything is digital in this current system of this beast system, which is ruled by man. Revelations 13, verse 16, and it reads, it says, "The cause of all, both small and great, rich or poor, free or bond, to receive a mark was that carotid in their right hand and foreheads." Right, so if you're lower class or upper class around the world, they're pushing for this mark that they want to implement your right hand, your forehead, to buy and sell. This is Revelations 13, verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, say they have the mark or the name of the beast, this current beast system, which ruled by a man, or know his name. Right, so in the near future, we'll be seeing the mark of the beast is not your hand on the M.O.T.B news. And this M.O.T.B is not your hand. Major prophecy coming past be fulfilled. So it's going to be a time where once this be fully implemented among all the nations around the world, even if you're upper class, lower class, economic spectrum, this is going to be a push forward that no man might buy or sell. Say that he had the mark, was that mark that carotid, or the name of the beast, or remember his name. Revelations 13 and verse 18. Here is wisdom, let him have understanding, count the number of the beast, for it is a number of a man, and his number is SIX, 303 squared SIX. Right. That man that rules the beast system, and his number is SIX, 303 squared SIX. So with that, this was just a quick sit down lesson of the M.O.T.B news updates. As we see in the mark of the beast of the M.O.T.B is now your hand, major prophecy coming past the field. So we're going to see more high increasing indicators of everything being more digital nowadays. So the paper dollar as we know it now, as much as the companies and these industries and all these companies and all these nations around the world, as much as they want to hold on to the physical dollar, but the paper dollar is going to the physical dollar, the paper dollar, and the physical coins being a thing of the past. Just like along with the United States, they trying to hold on to the paper, the physical paper, and the coins, etc., because they change it to digital coins and to digital currency. That's why they saying that recent executive order for private stablecoin to alternative to digital central bank currency. So more Bitcoin, stablecoin, cryptocurrency. Everything's being more digital with this technology being advanced, this AI technology, the smart cities, 15-minute cities, AI data centers. That's going to be part of finance as well too, and it's going to show forth the road, pushing down to that road to the pushing of the modern day market beast that they want to implant your right hand, your foreheads. So with that, as I mentioned again, this was just a quick sit down lesson of the M.O.T.B news updates as of July the 7th, 2026 on this Tuesday afternoon. So with that, I would like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kadash, and the Heavenly Father, but your name is Yahweh, and his only begotten Son, Bahashem, in the name of Hamashiach Yahushua. Those are their true names in ancient Paleo Hebrew, the lost passed on the tongue. And I say Barakatham to the elders and apostles who are Akim or Aqua. For the next time, I would say Kum Yesharala and Ball Shalom. So I'm back at it again with another sit down lesson through the spirit of progress and mercy of Yahweh Yahushua. Till next time, I would say Kum Yesharala and Ball Shalom.